So he was allegedly an alcoholic. Allegedly. So he was in my class and he was laying like sprawled out on a chair, sprawled out in the front row the whole time. And I'm talking and I'm doing the class. And at one point, one of the nurses said, look, if we know that these guys are bullshitting us with suicide, with claiming suicide all the time, why do you guys have to take it seriously? Because we do. We have to take every single I'm suicidal seriously. And so I started to say something. And my chief comes to life and he sits up and he's like, because mental health is incompetent. Now, custody always wants to blame mental health for everything. So it's all custody officers and a few nurses in there. And I'm the only one from mental health, except for him. And he sits up, comes to life. Mental health, they're incompetent. They're so afraid of doing anything. They're afraid they're going to lose their licenses. And custody's ears are like, ooh, this is juicy. Their own chief is no, we're so afraid of inmates. We're so afraid of losing our license that we cater to the inmates. We let them do whatever they want. They walk all over us. And as soon as he becomes chief of mental health, because he was chief psychologist, as soon as he becomes chief of mental health, he is clearing house. He's clearing house and he's getting all of his people in. And by then, though, the custody was like, okay, now this is not so exciting anymore. What the fuck is going on? And everybody in the class was like, holy shit. And he's just ranting and raving. And finally, I'm like, let's get back to the class. And he sits down, sprawls out. And then I start to talk again and he comes to life again, going off on his rant about the ineptness of mental health and his clinicians at the institution. And by now everybody's just like, what the fuck is wrong with this man? I mean, people are just like, custody officers, nurses are like looking at me and I'm trying my best to say, okay, can we, let's go back to class. Finally, he stops and he leaves. He walks out of the class. And it was so bad that after class, people were walking up to me saying, we are so sorry that happened. We will, you want us to say something? We are so sorry. And I'm like, no, it's fine. It's okay. Let's just let it go. And I went and I called my supervisor and said, I just want to let you know what happened today in class. I'm not going to write him up. I'm not going to do anything. I'm fine. I just want to let you know, I'm actually pretty shook up that he did this. And that was it. I thought that was the end of it. And here's why, especially I think he was drunk. So the next day he sees me in our ped gate where you walk in, the gate closes, everybody's stuck in the same gate, other gate opens and everybody walks out and he sees me and there's like, hey, Harmon, how you doing? I'm like, I'm okay. Well, the new list comes out. Somehow